Hello and welcome to Columbus Local Podcast. I'm Len D'Amico, and this is episode number 84. Tonight we have my great pleasure to introduce Stefan Caldwell-Goliday. Stefan is a producer, arranger, guitarist, musician, producer of music, live music, and some really unique, I'll say, personalized genre style. That is going to be some things we're going to talk about this evening. Stefan, thank you so much for coming today, man.
Hey, thank you for having me. It's going to be a pleasure.
It already is a pleasure, Stefan. You know what I mean? What did I not let everybody know that you're involved in as it relates to music and introducing your name?
Right. Maybe the fact that I have been a part of other groups. I've played in quite a few bands around Columbus. If I can drop some names.
Absolutely.
All right,
yeah.
yes. I used to lead sing for the Ark Band. I founded a band called Sing True. That was a reggae hybrid. So those kind of bands. Christian, which is a rock roll band, and of course doing my own thing as an acoustic artist and stuff. Yes. And, I'm a video artist too.
Yes. Stefan, and what are you involved in currently that we can see you performing live music?
Right. Yes, well, yeah. I'm now the leader of a band called Caldwell-Goliday and the Groove Keepers. We are on Instagram, or you can look us up, www.Caldwell-Goliday and the Groove Keepers. We're playing all around Columbus now, with different venues. Our next gig will be coming up at there's a festival in Clintonville by the Gourmet Gallery. You familiar with that?
Yeah, the Global Gallery?
Global Gallery.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, right there on North High Street, right.
Yeah, I've made some purchases there.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
It's a good place.
Yes, well, my band, we play like a funk, some pop, rock, some covers, and some originals too. But we'll be there this Saturday, as a matter of fact, October the 5th.
2024.
Of 2024. Yes.
I think that's on my list of things to roll through. I mean, because I've seen you a couple of times. And that's really your main project. Are you involved in other projects before?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Well, prior to that, yes.
Yeah.
But it's been just me mostly currently, yes.
Yeah.
And now the Groove Keepers, are a big thing that's pushing and stuff. I'm just trying to stay relative and play music, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the Groove Keepers I've seen at El Dorado's live. And I saw them at the Michael Christian benefit at Harry Buffalo recently here in 2024. It's been September, I believe. Was that?
Yeah, that was September.
You were that your band was a part of that, correct?
Yeah. See, now here's that other side of when we're talking about the width of it, because I rock and roll. I love.
Yep.
It was that benefit for Michael.
Yes.
And our band was Christian, so we were playing that music. So that's my other side of that rock and roll thing.
Gotcha.
Yes. And that was some members of bands that was with Christian that we did back in the day.
Understood.
You're right. But I still, put that together because I love music, man.
I know. Yeah, and he was a big part of that too, was he not? Was Michael Christian a part of the beginning for you? Where did that happen?
Well, prior to coming to Columbus from Warren, I did some things there. But when coming to Columbus, me and Michael Christian getting together, we met when he was young and I was young.
Yeah, so you guys were friends
from the beginning.
Yeah, tight.
Yes, and that started that sound of what I wanted to do with music. We always had that freedom of wanting to express what you wanted to express, you know.
Yeah.
Not necessarily having to be in a certain genre, but if it feels good, do it.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'm sorry, Stefan. I mean, I think I may have jumped the gun on you there with your story. So you mentioned Warren before Columbus, and so really music probably for you even predates your day to Columbus. How'd you get involved in music, and where was that?
Well, I've lived in Warren, Ohio, and my father was a radio disc jockey.
Yeah.
In Warren, Ohio, and he would play. Well, he was the disc jockey, and he was one of the first black guys to be on radio then.
Wow.
He was the first disc jockey,
Yeah.
WFMJ. I remember it so well. And he would take us to the radio station. And me and my brothers, we could run around and just listen and see a guy doing this and talking on the radio and everything, man. You know, small station. But
Sure.
Yeah, you know, maybe it was a podcast before a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Trailblazing.
Yeah. And just growing up through that, where he just instilled in me the love of music, listening to stuff, man, and always trying to create.
Yeah.
And so, I just became enamored with creating and with how music sounded, you know, and how words meant something, of all of that. And it just kept ebbing and flowing, and then started taking lessons and, really trying to do something to it.
And what kind of lessons were they?
Piano. Started with messing around with the piano, the organ. They bought me a big old organ and stuff with all of the foot pedals down at the bottom and everything. You know,
Yeah.
Tried to make me learn it, and I did. You know, guitar. I picked up. It was just. It was one of the extra instruments. So
Okay.
I always played it, but I was more of a rhythmic guitar. Yeah, but piano, yes. You know, I mean, I can play it. I mean, I'm not Beethoven or anything, but I've always been able to write doing it that way. So those instruments were always, there.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Now, in Warren, Ohio, I wonder, if you are familiar with Sean Booker.
Yes, I am familiar with Sean Booker.
Because she's Columbus, and she's the only person, in my mind, I'm thinking in music that may have maybe heard your father on the radio in Warren, Ohio, at some point, right?
Oh, yes.
Of being from Warren. So if you know, how'd you meet Sean Booker?
Oh, yeah. Me and Sean, one of her cousins was a good friend of mine. And then, but me and her and another guy started playing music together, because Sean was always out looking. She was a trailblazer for me even back then.
Sure.
Yes. So her, I, and this other person, we were starting a band together, and it became a time where we wanted to move off and do something bigger and better, and both of us chose Columbus, Ohio, and that lady is a professional.
Yes, sir. I couldn't agree with you more.
Is there any word I could put more on that? Hey, Sean. Hey, baby. If you hear this, much love and respect. Yes. Yeah.
I share that remark. I do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, her and I, we wrote some songs together.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It was one song called "Mellow Days." She might not remember that, but it was a really good song that we had written together. And then her and I, maybe this was, I won't date us, but it was some
We're
time.
on the same age bracket.
Okay, all right, yes.
But just the three of us we're talking about. Listeners, it's a pretty wide bell curve of ages.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay, yes.
But
That time, so we came down here, I mean, not together, but we knew that we were leaving that place and we were coming here because we wanted to do this. And now she's still up strong and, man, doing everything. And hey, I'm doing the same thing.
Yes. I love it. I love this.
Yeah, me too, man.
It's so great.
Wow, man. Her voice is immaculate, man.
Sean she's a jewel, a true jewel, no question about it.
Yeah.
So you guys, you knew each other back in the day,
oh,
and
yes.
you came at the same time. You made this same timely decision
to leave Warren and
keep moving into Columbus area for bigger and better.
Right, yeah, because there was things happening here in Columbus. I mean, the Babyface and the Deal were coming down through here. We had a friend, Craig Robinson, who was affiliated with the Dayton Sound and that kind of funk thing, going on and stuff. So yeah, well, Craig Robinson, people we were moving around in that time. I mean, I don't know if Sean particularly knew them, but that was our time that we came down here. And yes, and hey, she buckled down and I buckled down. I mean, hey, I'm out here. You can Google me, right?
You're out there. You're making your mark.
Mm-hmm.
You're still making your mark.
Right, yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Columbus, Ohio, then, where you hanging out? What are you getting involved in, when you first came here?
It was like Little Brothers stashes.
High Street.
Yeah, High Street, man, yeah. I knew those old school people because me and Michael Christian, there's where, boom.
So you run into Michael.
Oh, yes, right. And me and him, we're working and just playing. We put together a band, and we don't have a name for it, and so we say, let's call it Christian.
Band is born.
Yes. But
what kind of rock music? Heavy rock?
Yeah, I mean, we both liked funk, but we liked that grind and stuff, man. I mean, there's the stuff that we got out here online and stuff that can be listened to, but yeah, it was just it was a funky rock. We came in a time where Living Color and maybe who was those? Yeah, Living Color. And Corey Glover. Yeah, that was Living Color.
Living Color.
Right?
Yep,
Yes,
sure was. That's
right.
I love that band.
But they weren't letting us in. I mean, we were really playing. We were playing Newport, and we were really playing places, but they just wasn't letting us in, man. And we were funky rock.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh.
Yeah. What were you doing in that band? Guitar?
I was the lead singer.
Singer.
It was just Michael, Diego, rest in peace. All right. And Michael Christian, rest in peace. And Mike Flournoy, who's still around, yes. And he was a part of the thing when we did the thing for Michael out at Harry Buffalo.
Recently.
Right.
Is he still out there playing?
Oh, yes.
I've seen that name. I don't know Michael, but I've seen the name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lots with him too, I'm sure. Huge music history.
Right, yeah. Oh, man, yeah. Those times, yeah. Well, I'm feeling really nostalgic, man.
Yeah, I know. It was a magical time.
Yeah, and meeting those kind of people.
Right.
I mean, I've been through, like I say, a couple of bands and stuff, and got songs that are on different platforms and stuff like that, but never came to its fruition that I thought it would come to. Music is melancholy, man. You gotta love to do this stuff, man.
Yeah, you don't do it because it's a job, right? You do it because it's who you are.
Right, yeah.
In varying degrees and varying, shades of color and degree of, all the facets that make up a personality of a musician and the types of music and,
right.
Rhythmic response to whatever's going on around them.
That's
everybody reacts differently.
Yeah. And I guess that's why I'm hooked on. I'm a lifer. You ever heard that term?
Yeah.
Music, you're a lifer.
I feel that I'm a lifer as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So now I will try to lighten it up a little bit because I know that was. But thank you for sharing. Let me share that.
Yeah,
man.
it's heavy. It's heavy.
It is, man. When you're doing this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the Groove Keepers will be at the Clintonville. Oh no, what is it called?
It's called. I know your schedule better than you, man.
Thank you.
That's funny. I think it's funny because I was aware of this gig because it's on my calendar to make sure I swing by. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm looking for something for the condo too with Beth, and so I thought maybe we'd pop in there. But it's called Roundabout Way to get to the name. the Global Gallery on High Street in Clintonville.
Global Gallery.
Yeah, people parking all around the building.
Right.
And we'll hear your music.
Yes, from 6 to 8. Yeah, we were doing funk. I love funk. You know, funk and rock. I like that. I mean, I've tried to pull all together the different genres that I like of different music. You
And
know?
that's what comes out of what you write.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because I've always taken bits and pieces. You know, because there are some tones and some chords and some lyrics that you know live on, man. You know, so there's some things you can say that you can just repeat again. Yeah.
Holds true. True story today.
Yes, it is.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. So I would think that I just want to continue pushing this. I used to think I wanted to make money on it. You know what I mean? Get rich.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm signed with a record label. You know, with the royalties are like what? Minuscule, right? Yeah.
When did you write that music, and is it still available commercially?
Oh yes, it is. Yes, I'm on all the platforms. I'm on iTunes. Yeah, Stefan Caldwell Music. Yeah, you can listen to that.
We'll put a link out into your episode description.
Right. Yeah.
So people can see it.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Of course on YouTube. Those things, you know, like that. Spotify. Yeah. And but I'm with the Groove Keepers now, trying to push that through.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost weird of trying to. You want to be yourself, but you want to play with as much as you can play. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like you, because don't you play with a couple of different bands, or I mean, you.
I'm playing. I'm excited. I'm playing bass guitar with a blues rock kind of oriented band called Soul Revival.
There you go.
A lot of fun.
Really
Great time. And Gabrielle Johnston is a powerhouse vocalist. She's really fun to see and participate in her shows. So I'm happy to be playing bass there. But I'm new at bass in that role, full-time role,
Right. Yeah.
and I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Well, we played a little music. I mean, you can feel my
your energy, and the way you move, because you were moving, you can play. You're not afraid.
No, I'll jump out there, on the bass line.
Right. Yeah.
But that was fun. We played some music together. You had a guitar and I had a bass, and we had and you had lyrics going already. You walk in, we start playing music. That's really cool.
Yes. Yeah. I've always kind of been like that. I can hear stuff, man. Just hear it.
So you could feel my vibe, because I was practicing the bass when you guys came in.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. You pulled your guitar, and I was like, all right, let's go. And boom, there it goes.
Right, and we weren't afraid.
No.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's fun.
Very cool.
But yeah, so you've always kind of been that way. You're intuitive. You can feel everything happening around you.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes I guess to a detriment, but yes, I can, especially when it comes to music. Yeah. I've just always loved it that way, and chosen music over other stuff.
Yep. Yeah. When you write, how often do you write?
It comes in waves. I'll write maybe like 2 or 3 days, or I'm just listening to sounds and I'll hear something like I heard this little kid say something the other day, and it couldn't have been 3 or 4, but the little kid said, "Do blue pop taste like wine?" That's what it sounded like in my head. Do you hear that melody?
I do.
This little kid says,
reggae.
"Do blue pop taste like wine?"
Wow. So how long did it take you to write that song?
Oh man, that day, because then that's the hook of it right there. Do blue pop taste like?
Can I write the bass line of that song?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
okay,
feel that?
I'd love to.
Because that's it. Do blue pop taste like wine?
Are you kidding me, man? It's already in my head. I got it. But I would be off syncopated. I'd be do that.
I feel you. And that would be.
And you'd be in the middle.
Right. Yeah. But that's how it happens to me.
That's cool.
Right. Or I will try to. Sometimes I will try to really write a song, and it'll come, especially if I'm feeling a title. I usually write with a title first, some words at the top of anything, and then try to fill in the words from under, but trying to always go back to whatever the name of the song was. Like one of the songs I have on Apple iTunes is called "Driving You Out of My Mind." It's on YouTube, but you can look it up. Stefan Caldwell, iTunes, blah blah blah. "Driving You Out of My Mind." And this song, I wrote it because it was me thinking about a person's situation, and they're driving, and they're driving this love out of their mind. Okay, I've jumped in the car, no place to go.
I think I've been there, man.
Yes. You know what I mean?
I do know
Yes. So it's not just me. I mean, but I can open up and be that open. I can live it through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that
But
lady?
many can relate.
Yes, open it up like that. Yeah.
Right.
But
Lady what?
the lady that made that song, she was a country music woman. She said, "Pull over and cry on the shoulder of the road." I think it was Linda Lovelace or one of them. But is that a metaphor? What is that? Cry on the shoulder of the road.
I get it.
And then driving you out of my mind.
Right.
So yes,
I feel all that. Mm-hmm. I do.
it was a good song. It was one of the best songs ever written.
Where can we hear it today, man?
You can hear it right now on YouTube or on Apple iTunes. Stefan Caldwell Music. Just call it up. Stefan Caldwell. The name of the album is The Ends. I wrote this 12-song album called The Ends, and it's available on all the platforms. All you have to do is just look it up, Stefan Caldwell Music. You'll be able to hear it. Download something. Lend me 99 cents. I would appreciate it.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's cool.
Right, yes. But that the whole album was talking about relationships and and just I don't know. You sometimes you get in the zone and you're writing things about stuff. Like me and Michael and Diego and Florno, when we were Christian, we wrote songs that were of the way that we felt. It was angst, man, and it was hard, man, but the words meant something,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You were living it, and it was coming out.
Oh man, yes. And then with the Arc Band, those people, I'm giving them props. Sean Booker, the songs we wrote together. Yeah, my musical experience has been one of.
Those are some really gem times. Each of those you just mentioned. Are there other things other events maybe that would highlight your experiences?
Mm-hmm. Well,
favorite gig?
Gigs, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one for you. Here we go. We're in the Arc Band. All right, we're playing at Ohio University. OU, they are infamous for their Halloween parties, man.
And you guys were down there playing?
Yes. So now we're playing, and they got us set up on the back of the trucks and everything, man. And we're playing. It's around this time, years ago.
Sure.
And the rain comes down, and the wind blows and everything, and it's pushing all of the hay and everything away and everything. So they're shutting us down, man. And if you've ever been to Athens, OU, which is a great university, go Bobcats, you people just go in and they hunker down, and then they come back out, and then we come back out and start the show again. And the first song we play is "I Can See Clearly Now, the Rain Is Gone." Are you kidding me, Lynn?
Yes.
I was there.
You made it happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was a great experience, man.
Oh.
Yes. When you're asking for that.
I can see that scene as you
Yes,
open
dude.
it up. That's
Yeah.
good.
The everything thinks it's over, and then now, boom, and you come back out. Yeah. Me and Michael Christian
Awesome.
and Diego and Christian, we're down in Kentucky, and I'm out in the back because we had this big old show that we would do because it was June, and I'm supposed to come out and dress up in my garb and everything. So I'm out in the back in the van outside of the back door, and all of a sudden a flashlight shines through the door, and they open the door, and it's two deputy police from Kentucky, Richmond, Kentucky, on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University.
Wow.
Right? Yes.
Wow.
They look in there and they say, "Do you have anything?" And then luckily I had just smoked it, and then it was done. So they searched the van, nothing. Then I get a chance to come on stage and play and finish the show. And after I told the guys what happened, they played that introduction for 20 minutes.
Before you came out?
Before I came out, they did not know that I'm in the back in the van being searched by the police.
Wow.
And the dude said, "When y'all get done with this show, you better get out of Kentucky." I was like, "Thank you, sir."
And you went on stage.
We went on stage.
That's cool.
And we killed them, yeah.
That's a cool story.
Yes, fun, man. Fun, man. Yeah, and just plenty of experiences, man, that I've keeping going. You know, I mean, like now with this new band, the Groove Keepers, Caldwell-Goliday and the Groove Keepers, man. We're playing around clubs. We'll be playing at, like I said, the Clintonville thing coming up, and we'll be playing at the Black Swan on October the 18th.
That's in Hilliard, right?
Yes, it is in Hilliard. It's a really nice venue, man. Have you ever been there?
I have not been there yet,
Man.
but it's on my list to
You should check it out,
I
man.
will.
It's a nice stage, man. They do a little karaoke kind of a thing, man. Yeah, because we were doing a punk funk thing, man. Brian Clash Band was playing, right. And then we were going to follow it, but now this time.
With your funk.
Oh, yes,
Funk rock.
punk funk, punk funk.
Nice.
Punk funk. Yeah.
So that'd be a fun show.
Yes.
The last time you guys did that, I wanted to go, and I don't know, something happened.
Right, yeah. It turned
Best
out really
intentions.
nice.
I bet it did.
Yeah, it did, man. Yeah, it was cool, man.
So you got another one of those coming up?
Oh, yes, that's going to be on October the 18th.
Nice.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and we got some shows booked all the way into next year. Caldwell-Goliday and the Groove Keepers. All the way until next year. So yeah, if y'all look it up, yeah, you'll see it.
Nice.
Yeah, and as far as with the band that we did for the Michael Christian thing, yeah, yes, man, you were there, and then I found out that you were there, but I didn't see you. Did you see me?
I saw your band play.
You did see it play.
I did. I thought it was the Groove Keepers, though. I didn't realize it was Christian.
No. Yeah, yes. Well, it was. They put it under my name because of the fact that it was the different guys.
Okay, that's
right.
what it was.
Yeah, the Groove Keepers is the funk band you've seen at Eldorados and that. Yeah, right. Yes, right. Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I recognized you, but I associated you with Groove Keepers.
Mm-hmm.
But the style of music was markedly different.
Yes.
That was your earlier work.
Right. Yes.
With Michael Christian.
With Michael, yes.
Yeah, you guys wrote all that.
Yeah. That was our thing. Diego and Mike Flournoy. Yeah. You know, that's weird how it came out like that. I always liked rock music, man.
Yeah.
Or melodic music, man, regardless of it. You know, there came a point in time where when they started to separate us in the music genres. Because if it was a good song, man, it was a good song, man. You know what I mean? Everybody danced to it, loved it, sang it, and everything. And then some way things started to separate in the music thing. Yeah. You have to choose, or I don't know, man. It was just weird. But with that thing with Michael, and Diego and Mike Flournoy, we were on a funk was our rock was our base because we liked that angst and that screaming and
distortion.
That distortion, yeah, man. And Michael Christian could play the hell out of a guitar.
Sure.
And he was left-handed too. And he hated Jimi Hendrix. No, he didn't hate Jimi Hendrix. I take that back. But he didn't want to always be a left-handed with his guitar.
Right. Yeah.
So he turned into a shredder. You know what I mean? Or a...
He played the funk in his early days.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Weedy deep, weedy deep, weedy deep.
He incorporated that into the Christian
Distortion.
rock. Yes, and we called it the formula. I mean, we had, if you want to listen to some of that stuff, man, well, you heard it.
And I always likened and contributed or attributed the success of Living Color, for example, which is amped up funk.
Right.
Right. Amped funk. That's sort of like what I feel you guys were about, right? Heavy, but rhythmic funk.
Funk, yes.
Influenced rock.
Correct.
That it was just unique. But the fact that, you can take a 70s funk concept and transform it into a distorted rock. Heavy rhythm, with a Corey Glover out in front of that is, in my mind, similar to how Led Zeppelin took the blues of the 50s and distorted the guitar with Jimmy Page and took a clean genre or clean guitar tone genre and just amped it way up, and made it rude.
Right. That is an excellent way to describe it.
So boom, right? So Zeppelin takes that and does what they did, and then I always felt that Living Color had that form. You're talking about a formula, like that formula, for lack of a better term, to take the clean guitar funk and just amp it up and make it rude.
Right. Yes. Exactly. And that's what Lenny did too, coming a little, more poppy in that thing. But you're so right. But however. Well, I don't know how to say it, but I agree 100%, because when me and Michael and Diego and Mike were doing that, those were the bands there. We were playing with 24/7 Spies. If you ever heard of those guys, man. Okay, a Fishbone. All right, man. These were some really rock and roll black bands that only a couple of them were able to get through. And I'm not claiming anything, but Living Color, which was a good band, but they had fucking connections out the ass, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
damn.
they did.
And I don't have nothing against that. We played with Living Color down in the Brewery District. I met Corey Glover. Michael
Tell that story.
Oh, yes. It was down at, the club was down in the Brewery District. And we were... Living Color came into town, but Corey Glover, he wasn't with Living Color. He was doing his own solo thing. So, yeah, we go down to the club. It's in the Brewery District. And it's me and Michael and Mike Flournoy and one of the other guys in the band, because Diego wasn't in the band at that time. And we're sitting around the table, and they're talking. And Corey is at the head of the table, and I can understand he's got his arrogance, because he had kind of fallen from what that was when he was the thing of of Living Color.
Absolutely.
Right. Yes. So we're sitting around the table, and he says something along the lines of, well, yeah, I know y'all been chasing me for all of this time and everything, but stuff ain't gonna happen like that. And Michael looks at him, and I look at him, and there becomes this. It's not an angry thing, but it's like I don't know, man. Because we weren't as big as him. Corey Glover. Dude, come on,
Right.
But the fact that he did acknowledge that he heard about us, man.
That's nice.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I would take that.
Another story.
Mm-hmm.
You have another story you want to share that you can tell?
All right. Okay.
Some I know you can't tell.
That's true. Some I can't tell. Yes. Well, I will say this. Me and I was with the Arc Band. Reggae. You like reggae?
I love reggae.
Do you know the Arc Band?
I don't know the Arc Band.
You know the Flex Crew? You know any of those dudes?
No, Bob. What about Bob Ross?
Bob Ross. No, I don't know.
Beth's nephew by marriage is the keyboard player for Bob Ross. Jordan Bronstein.
For Bob Ross
Yes.
band? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
reggae.
Reggae?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, those, I mean, I was...
Ross Beat.
Yes, sir. Oh, Ross. Oh, he might have a
RAS.
nickname. RAS. Oh, Ross.
Ross.
Yes. Oh.
Bob Ross.
You said...
That's the thing.
I thought you said Ross,
No.
like Diana
No,
Ross.
Yeah,
Oh.
no. But the painter. It's sort of it's a play. It's a play on that. It's a play on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's not even his real name.
They're a great band, though. It's a great band.
Yes, all right.
It's a great band. I mean, you're talking, and then at festivals, I've seen some great reggae bands. I just I don't know who they are.
Right, yes,
So you're
yeah.
probably going to name at least one of them.
Well, yeah, but the Wailers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
Oh, yes, man. Well, I've been able to open up for the Wailers. I've been able to open up for Ronald Cole, which was back in the day, man. And Ohio Players and just different experiences, man, of being in music.
It's huge.
Yeah, and playing even just my own thing, man. Because there came a time where, you know how you have to depend on musicians, and sometimes you can't, so you have to learn it yourself, man. And I'm not the best guitar player, but I'll just keep playing. I'll hack it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
No, you guys have a great sound.
Yes. So with these guys,
Any event, any venue, you guys are open, I think, to a lot.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
entertaining.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We played the Houster Festival. Brett Houster, I think is his last name. He plays with Chubby Slim. If you ever heard of them, they're kind of a funky thing,
Oh, yeah.
man. Yes. Yeah.
I've seen them at Club Sound Down, too.
Right. Yes. Man. Good band, man, and great guys. Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know them personally, but I've seen them.
Yeah.
And they've been around.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to expand this and maybe get a recording, out of it, man. If I can get one recording of a song, man. One recording of something original with these guys, because I continue to write. I got some really good material.
When you say these guys, what do you...
The Groove Keepers, because I finally been able. I got a band of guys that but this is the funk thing and the pop thing and stuff. But they're great musicians.
They are. Yeah, everyone is.
And I have to. Take advantage of it while I got it, man, because this business, nothing lasts forever.
But nothing in general does, though. Right?
Yeah, with her, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. In the bigger thing, nothing lasts
I'm with
forever.
you, but to your point, though, you want to seize the opportunity because you got something special.
Right, man.
But
yeah.
it doesn't happen every day.
Right. And to get people to follow you or be with you, like with me and Michael, man, or like, what Sean has done. Sean is the damn it, man. She got, they following her, damn it. They with her. Tom.
They're with her.
They're with her.
Yeah.
They're following her. They're with her.
Thick or thin.
Thick or thin, man. But that's what you want, man. When you're doing this.
That's such a soul-filled human being, Sean Booker.
Yes.
Yeah, you're blessed to have made music with her.
Yes. Yes, I am. Do you like Sean more than you like me, man? No, I'm joking.
I don't compare my
you.
affections.
But yes.
Take that.
Yes, yeah.
Stefan.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Pass the Grey Poupon with that name, by the way.
Right.
Where'd your name come from?
Oh,
I mean,
funny story. You ready for this? My mother, she said to me, I asked her what my name was because I didn't like my name. It was Stefan, Stefan. And people would make jokes about it. And of course they would do the female thing on it, just messing with me. So I asked her about it. She said she just happened to be watching a rerun of Hogan's Heroes. And she seen the spelling of Stefan, Stefan, and she liked it. So that's
leave
how I
it
got
to
my name.
Hollywood.
Right, yes. But I found out what it means. It means crown. So it gave me some pride.
There you go.
Yeah. It's a derivative of Stephen. Yeah. I had to go and find out about it, man, Yeah. So it's a good name. It's a good name.
All right.
Yes. Just like your name.
Are you my name? Yeah, my name has meaning. Mm-hmm. There's there's family history with all that, but that's for a different conversation, probably.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Because this episode's about you.
It is. But I feel so comfortable with you, and I
Cool.
know I'm rambling a little bit. But
No, not at all.
Yeah. Cool, but,
No, not at all. In where could we come jam with you if we wanted to do something like that?
all right. As far, yes, the most recent one that will be coming up will be at the Clintonville. No, what's that thing again?
Oh, I'm talking about like an open jam. You ever do an
an
open?
open
Do you ever go to Eldo's on a Monday night and do the open jam?
You know, I've been invited there many times, man, and no, I have
think you
not.
and I need to make a date and go do that.
I would love to do
I'll bring
that.
a bass rig and you bring your guitar.
But if it's L Dog's, Matt will have us hooked up.
Matt, I know he will. He's such a
Shout out to
sweetheart.
Matt. Yeah.
Matt Jones has some stories that he did not tell on his podcast episode that would blow your mind.
You know what? Matt doesn't talk much. And he talks to people that he likes. And so maybe me and you can get, because I like Matt and Matt likes me.
I love Matt.
You love Matt.
I love Matt. You guys-
Shout out to Matt Jones, sound man.
Extraordinaire. What a guy.
Right, yeah. You know, yeah.
So we'll do that, man. Because, you know, if you have time, I don't know what you got going on, but
Right,
we'll
yeah.
get together sometime. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
I just love the vibe we had.
Me too. And yeah, and just feeling it. Because that's what music means to me. It always has to be moving.
Oh, feel it.
Yeah, feel
See,
it,
I have the same approach with music that you do, and that's probably why we got along musically.
Right, yes.
And then feel it.
Yeah, and then we'll edit it later. You know what I mean? Get it going, and then, I mean, if you want to break it down to songs, because I always like writing songs. You know, I do like to express an idea, you know, say something about something, and then, and then end it, you know? I don't like it to just continue on, or like a finite ending. How about that?
Yeah.
Right.
Stick a fork in it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, this is the new saying. Put the fries in the bag. Yeah, put the fries in the bag. All right. Yes.
Stefan Caldwell-Goliday.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Really appreciate your sharing your story, your inspirations, what you're doing, and we're going to come see you.
Cool beans.
All right, y'all. That's episode 84. Have a good night. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.